Aye, Shalom, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahawar Kakodash Brakatham. And I give all, uh, Salaki, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Shalom to the elect out there pushing this truth in all sincerity, with all diligence. And Lord willing, we be of that elect number. Lord willing, we be delivered in those chariots when that time comes. It's your brother Tobiah Yakuna coming at you with a quick lesson, and Lord willing, it's edifying to an elect member out there. Um, just landbacking off the brother Aina from the Dallas camp. I'm pretty sure it's the brother Aina from the Dallas camp. Salaki if I got that wrong, but uh, this is what I'm landbacking off. Shalom.
Mind, man. You can't you can't be in this truth and want to be everybody loves Raymond. Okay, you can't be in this truth and want to go along to get along. You have to have it in your mind. You have to be spiritually, mentally prepared to know that it's going to be you against. It may be you against the world, and I say that as a hyperbole because ultimately we know that as the scripture says that there's no fiery trial that is to try you as some strange thing that happened unto you, okay, and also that your brethren are also, I believe that's First Peter the fifth chapter, your brethren also are going through the same thing, right? But it may feel like you're by yourself. It may feel like because that hate, that hate, it's you can only feel the hate that you're receiving. You can't feel the hate that somebody else is receiving. All right, you can't feel that hate. You can only feel what you're getting. And everybody may have different levels to that. Some people, parents may not do that, but some people, parents may. It may be their children instead of their parents. It may be their spouse instead of their children.
Because first and foremost, the Lord created us separate from all nations, man. That's one big point to put out there. Um, uh, he separated us from the nations. This is Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So the Lord's only dealing with one nation. That's the nation of Israel. Jacob, when it says Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, that's talking about Israel. Like, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Um, so what does the scripture say about Salakia? Yeah, Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. Right? This is what This is what Yahweh Shai is coming to do, man. He's coming to divide, uh, uh, um, uh, divide very. What am I trying to say? Very, um, with much prejudice. You know, meaning there's going to be one person on one side of the fence and the other person on the other side of the fence. It's going to be like a big, great elephant in the room, and you'll be like, man, we used to get along so well, you know, 5, 10 years ago. Now we can't get deep with each other, man, because certain of us we're gonna know what the deal is. We're gonna know the truth, and there's certain things that we can't really go into, and certain things that we can't really speak on and get too deep on, or if a conversation gets too damn deep, I mean, sometimes that can cause friction, man. You know, we're convicted in this truth, man, being so steeped in the living waters, which is the scriptures, you know. And so something might come out of somebody who may be very close to you, you know, But but then the spirit comes upon you, and you speak up on something, and then it's made evident that there's a separation there. No, I don't believe uh, that these moles out here are cool and nice, and I don't care how much they make you laugh. I think that they have a very wicked spirit on them. What? Why would you say such a thing? Uh, I mean, stop judging. You're supposed to move in love and peace and understanding. Well, this is love. That the scriptures tell you that. Leviticus 20 and 13, man. These moles are wicked and murder. They have a wicked, murderous spirit on them, man. If you dig deep enough, you know, below the surface, man. I don't understand what you're talking about. So forth and so on. Let's continue to read on Leviticus 12 and 52. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. So, this is talking about a house. It may not necessarily be physical house, but it could be like, just your family. A man has a house, his household, his children grow up, and then they separate and they go off, but they come back together for these so-called holidays, and then but there's one that knows this truth, and all of a sudden he's not down with the holidays anymore. He's not down with the birthdays anymore. He's not down with um, you know going to church and all of that. And that's where the division starts. All right. It reads verse 53, uh, Luke 12 and 53. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father. You know, and one of the biggest divisions right there. That's really going to happen, man. Because all the rest of them, the mother and the daughter, they don't really even matter. Everything really comes from the influence of the father, man. The father could be in some wicked shit, and you know, unbeknownst to the other siblings, they don't even understand that the household that he set up and the state of mind that he set forth, and they're a part of, is wickedness, man. And all of a sudden, that son that has this truth, um, he all of a sudden knows he knows more than the father, man. And he's coming up against all of the wine, the philosophies that were set forth in his father's house. And it says the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And that goes into just certain mother and daughter relationships. They're already strained, but um, um, this devil also is pushing out a lot of propaganda. You look at this whole C19 thing, man. That's separating a whole lot of people, man. A lot of families. Mama's scared as hell. You better get that thing, put it in you. You better, get that juice, that jump shot. Dr. Fauci said. And then the daughter, well, oh, no, I don't want to do it. You better do it. You better do it. Okay, I'll do it. She does it, and you know, now look at it. Now look at it. So it's a freaking failure, man. They can't pay people to get these things into them, put into them. So now they got to go to another plan. Uh, Luke 12 and 54, and he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west straightway, ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And so yeah, and that's pretty much it, man. There's going to be great division, man. Lord, the scriptures say that the servant is not greater than the master. You know, servant is not greater than the master, man. All right, let's get that. John 13 and 16. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. That's right. So we're not greater than Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai had to endure much tribulation and much turmoil, and you know, and ultimately had to bear that, you know, bear that cross even unto death. So we're going to see a lot of that, you know, a lot of that uh, tribulation come upon us. And this is what we're doing, being by staying aligned with the scriptures and in the spirit. We're preparing ourselves for these things to happen, man. You know. Kind of, yeah. And what I want to say real quickly is, you know, all of these things are made for the wicked, man. You know, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, where Esau, Edom, his world is diminishing, and the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of the Israelites, is coming into play, man. Second Ezra 6 and 9. You know. Also, uh, we can get this is Proverbs 3 and 25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh, of the desolation of the wicked. Okay, the wicked are going to be desolated, and so the scriptures telling us, don't be afraid. You know, hey, because the Lord, as the scriptures say, the Lord, He will be with you until the end. This is Proverbs 19:19. A man of great wrath shall suffer punishment, for if thou deliver him, yet thou must do it again. Okay, a man of great wrath. That man of great wrath, Esau, Edom. Okay, right. Another one, Proverbs 14 and 11. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown. Now, who's that? What was the house of the wicked? Esau, Edom. Okay, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish, and that's Israel. Okay, hey, so Lord willing, this was edifying. Once again, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Shalom.